For Hatteras, one of their initial commitments to superior engineering, over-engineering, was a solid fiberglass bottom. Typically, competing manufacturers were doing cord bottoms, a wood, a least expensive material. Hatteras wasn't willing to compromise that.
We build one of the best hulls in the industry. We're one of the last few boat manufacturers that still does a solid glass hull bottom from the waterline down. People think we're crazy because our boats are a little bit heavier, but it's the strongest, most durable hull in the industry.
Back in the beginning of my time here, we had just started doing the first resin infusion hull, which was really one of the first in the industry. We now since are building the largest single-part resin infused hull in the States.
Typically, a Hatteras is going to be a little bit heavier, but it is known for its ride, its ultimate sea-keeping ability in treacherous seas.
It's amazing to see that this boat starts as a bucket of resin, somehow ends up floating out there. You can live on it, and it has the most premium finishes that you could possibly imagine.
We've been working on the process for over 10 years. In that 10 years, I think we've become pretty good at it.
Lamination is the foundation for every Hatteras. With the infusion process starts off with the mold being sprayed with gel coat. And then we'll put what we call a skim coat, which would be the first layer, which is hand laid. And then from there, we'll grind everything, prep it, and then we start dropping dry cloth.
Resin infusing the entire hull. Boy, is it a sight to see. They bag the entire boat, and when they hit the switch, it pulls resin through the entire boat at the same time. It's a pretty unique process.
Probably 90% is all manual labor. We don't have fancy machines like you see in the automotive industry where they press a button and it picks something up and sets it down. We have guys of over 40 years that have been on the line working on these boats. They are artists. What they can do with their hands is something that I wish I could do. I mean, it's incredible. And the pride and the passion that they have shows in their work.
There's books and references in the industry that we can truly say we wrote. We've innovated for decades, and we're still innovating. You have to do it right. And that's who Hatteras is, and that's who we're going to continue to be. We simply innovate to make the product better without any compromise to the customer.